Things I want to say. So first, the University of Ottawa is intentionally engaging and intentionally practicing political censorship. The University of Ottawa seeks to discipline Denis Rancourt for openly criticizing the university and for publicly exposing the university governance. On August 28, 2007, the University of Ottawa legal counsel Michelle Flaherty demands that Professor Denis Rancourt remove the university's copyrighted images from UofO Watch. I quote from her letter, "Images found on the University of Ottawa website are the sole property of the University of Ottawa. They may be used by faculty, staff, students, and the news media solely for the positive promotion of activities related to the University of Ottawa. The images posted on the UofO Watch blog site have not been used for the positive promotion of activities related to the University of Ottawa." So I ask, why is this institution determined to suppress institutional criticism? Why is this institution determined to operate behind closed doors? According to the University of Ottawa Act 1965, the objective of our university is to, quote, promote the betterment of society. The betterment of society is not possible without transparency of governance. So I suggest we go to Tabaret and meet with the Board of Governors.
Submit to you that for me to use images from their website does not cost the university a single penny. For me to download a picture and put it on my blog doesn't cost them anything. So there is no financial burden in question here. I submit to you that that's the fact. And therefore the university has an unambiguous responsibility to support me in my work under the purview of academic freedom. And instead of doing that, they're trying to frustrate, they're trying to censor, and they're even going so far as to discipline. My own dean threatens to dismiss me outright. Those are the kinds of response I've gotten about this blog. I mean, this blog should be celebrated. It is criticism of the institution itself. Its intent is to try to make things better. It goes to the heart of questions of unethical behavior, there are reports on that blog of deans lying, of vice presidents falsifying documents, thank you. Vice presidents falsifying documents, the university closing public venues to the public and to students. There are reports of all kinds on that blog that are detailed, that are supported by documents, that are, in fact, my defense is true, is that everything I say on that blog is true, and I can demonstrate it to be true. So this is the kind of research that is needed in a university. This is the kind of inquiry and criticism that can improve the university, and we can go and try to make these arguments so that I can be heard. So
I just came from there. I went there at noon, and there are security guards. They have locked the doors.
Which doors?
All of the doors getting into behind the glass wall.
Well, the security guards are professionals, and they must act professionally, so I'm sure we can reason with them to try and get them to explain, why they're doing this, and explain our legal position to them as to why we should be allowed to come into the room, and I'm sure they'll understand. He won't speak with me. Je peux parler avec vous. Well, that's a bit of a letdown. It looks like the doors are locked and the security guard won't even speak to us. So the security guard won't explain what this is about, won't explain why the public and a professor cannot have access to the governance facility of this wonderful institution. The security guard is standing behind locked doors, away, so he can't hear what we're saying. He's moving out of sight of the camera so that he can't be seen. There's a security guard bicycle barring the other door. There doesn't appear to be any way to get. And you have to realize that the meeting that's being held in here at this time is a meeting to decide on whether or not I am to be disciplined.
Monsieur Rancourt?
Oui.
La réunion est terminée.
Je comprends.
Si vous l'écoutez ou si vous voulez rester, vous êtes bienvenus, mais les bancs, faut qu'ils descendent avec vous.
Moi, les bancs, je suis pas responsable pour les bancs. Vous n'allez pas mettre les bancs sur mon dos, j'espère.
The university security take its directives from?
It must take its directives. Yes?
VP
The
Simon?
Vice President of Resources, VP Simon, is responsible for the protection services.
Okay, so he's the authority. He's where the buck stops for security.
Absolutely.
So he's the one that gave the order that this door is closed today.
Who knows?
Most likely.
And VP Simon was the initial complainant who pushed forward a lawsuit against Denis. He hired the third largest law firm in Canada to push forward a lawsuit so that Denis could remove 2 blog postings on his website, UofO Watch, because those blog entries revealed that VP Simon falsified documents, that he lied, that the president supported him, that the president lied.
Well, the president, I don't think, lied. The president was very straightforward. The president said in his letter that I have a copy of that's on my blog, the president said, yes, VP Simon falsified this document. Yes, he may have lied, but you have to understand he was trying to make a point. Therefore, it's okay.
The president agreed.
Yeah, the president agreed, and he put it that way. He said, look, he did remove those things from the document, but you have to understand he was trying to make a point. That was the president's argument at the time. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable. In other words, power trumps logic. You know, they just make reality. They define reality. They just decide what it's going to be, what justice is, and they just go with that.